you are the one or you know someone who's planning to apply for a fake extension or dummy work permit application, share this video and let them know. Hello Can family, hope everyone is doing good. From last week, there's 2 updates specifically on a work permit application. First one, CIC is taking a strict action against the dummy or a fake work permit extension application. The reasons is very common that nowadays each and everyone whose work permit is about to expire, they want to try out their luck. They wanted to just submit an application to buy out time. Basically, that is making a lot of work permit application, which is directly influencing the processing time of the postgraduate and other essential work permit. So to control that, definitely, like CIC mentioned, now the dummy or a fake extension those individuals are submitting, now that will be refused and that will be noted on their file. It's not a good thing that you're applying for a dummy work permit. Yes, temporarily you can get a work permit on implied status, which can get you some time. But please, if you are a Can family member, focus on one thing, and that is the PR. Going to a second update is very straightforward, submitting new application during they are on implied status. For example, an individual, international students whose postgrad work permit about to expire, he or she apply for a dummy or a fake extension. And later on, while the decision is under the process or implied status, the individual again submit a new work permit application or a study permit application to buy out more time. Because again, as per the regulation, until the implied status is there, until the decision is not rendered on a particular application, the individual is supposed to work. That is under the IRPA. But now the IRCC made it very clear that if you are on implied status, you cannot submit a new application during your implied status, because if the first implied status application is refused, that means your second application which you have submitted during that implied status also considered as refused. So this is only gonna influence those individuals who put multiple applications just to get more time. So again, one of the another loophole used by a lot of international students and taking advantage of the IRCC's regulation, now that is also closed. So this is a second update. But once again, if you are a part of a Can family member, I would recommend you 2 ways to overcome these issues. One, plan your PR, because if you get a PR, you don't need to concern about your work permit. You don't need to concern about your like a status in Canada, because again, you are a PR of Canada. Eventually, you can get a citizenship or you can extend your work permit. No job requirement, anything there. So one, if your work permit is about to expire, my strong recommendation is always that to go back home, gain 1 year or 6 months of experience under the category-based express entry drop so that you can get the PR. Second thing, kindly avoid trusting all the news what you see on a social media. Yes, there are a lot of people, there are a lot of unregulated professionals who call them as a social media influencer, who put a lot of these loopholes on a social media. And guess what? If you can watch this, the CIC can also see that. And that's why the CIC is bringing the new updates, which is closing all the loopholes. So please, Canadian immigration is changing. So that means if you are the one who came to study in Canada, you are on a work permit and you really wanted to get a PR in Canada. So one thing, be genuine, look into the IRPA regulation, and please avoid misrepresenting or putting the false document or doing anything which can put you in a risk. That is my sincere request to each and every Can family member. Hope this video helped you guys. Share this one of the friend who might be confused about the recent update about the work permit application. This video may help him to make a right decision. If you have any further doubt or question or concern, feel free to drop a comment. We are there to guide you with it. See you in the next video. Take care. Have a nice day. Bye.